Good afternoon, y'all. It is, what day is this? I should always look before I start. Today is Monday, June the 30th, and this is my grocery haul. Uh, I did one grocery haul around the first week in June, and I haven't bought groceries from Kroger. I did order some garbage bags from Amazon. I don't remember how much I paid for those. And twice I have gone down to the country store and gotten a hamburger and a Dr. Pepper and a bag, one of those little bags of chips. And that's what I've spent on groceries. Um, this order, I, I've just been eating off my reserves because I just didn't feel like making the grocery order. And uh, yesterday, when I went down and got a hamburger from the little country store, I thought I cannot eat another mm, carbohydrate. I had made some macaroni and cheese, and I used up the last of the Velveeta cheese. Now, I have nothing against Velveeta cheese. It's great when I make rotel dip, but that's really the only thing I use it for. And I used it in the macaroni and cheese, and I didn't bake it. So to me, it wasn't the best macaroni and cheese, but it filled me up. So I thought I need some more variety in my protein. So I will start telling you what I got. Uh, let's see here. I got some arugula. It was $3.49 for 5 ounces. Now, eggs, oh my, eggs. The prices of eggs have really gone down. This is 60 eggs for $13.29. I went back through my purchases. I know at one point I paid $23 for a 60 count. But I did find in the first or second week in January, I got 18 count eggs for $13.35 for 18 eggs. This 60 count egg was $13.29. So egg prices have gone down. I'm so very thankful for that because I use eggs a lot, as a protein for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Now, let's see what I got here. I got this pork. It was 730 something. It's cold, so my Sharpie marker is not. I can't write with it because it's too cold and kind of wet. But it was like 738 or something like that, and it is 3.5 pounds. So I will cook this up and that will last me several days. I got Jimmy Dean sausage, 1 pound. It was $4.99. And I got a package of, let's see, 6 chicken thighs. They were on sale, so I got it for like $4.99. So that is my protein there. All right, I got 2 beefsteak tomatoes. They were $1.40 each. I got some frozen okra. It's $1.89. I really enjoyed that the last time I bought it. I got a bunch of bananas. There's 6 bananas there for $1.96. Baby aspirin, prescribed by my doctor. It was $4.29 for Kroger brand. White Lily self-rising flour, $5.49. I ordered avocados. I wanted 2 at $1.25, but I guess they were out of the cheap avocados. So these two avocados were $5.98, $3 a piece, and they're ready to eat. I'll put them in the refrigerator and they'll be good for several days. All right, let's see. Got a can of olives, $1.99 for the large pitted. A can of black beans for 89¢, no salt. Now, these olives, I have not, I've had them before, but it's been a really long time. It's pitted Castelveterano olives, 6 ounces, no, 10 ounces for $4.99. I think that's expensive, but we'll see. We'll see how I like those. All right, my Folgers Black Silk Coffee, $14.99. Oh, what a shame. 2 cans of Star-Kissed tuna, $1 each. Red seedless grapes, $1.99. I think that's about 2 pounds. 2 bulbs of garlic, $1.38. Some more cranberry beans. They were on sale. Instead of $1.99, I paid $1.49. Okay, some heirloom navel oranges. They were $4.99 for 3 pounds. So I like when I was able to get the 8 pounds for $4.99 or $3.99. That was great. All right, let's see. Yellow popcorn, $2.49 for 30 ounces. This is a great snack. I just put it in a little paper bag, microwave it, and it's ready to go. Cottage cheese, $2.79 for 24 ounces. Greek yogurt, 32 ounces for $4.29. Sourdough English muffins, Kroger brand, $2.49. I could have that with some sausage. I could make some egg salad. I could put cheddar cheese and melt it on there. That would be good. Multi-grain bread. It was $3.49 for Kroger's private selection bread. Now I wanted 2 Gala apples, and they couldn't give me 2, so they just gave me, well, they didn't give it to me, sent me a bag. Let's see, I think it is a 3-pound bag of Gala apples. I can eat those, that's no problem. Let's see, I got Vidalia onions. This is a 5-pound bag for Vidalias, $7.49. I count that as expensive, but I'd rather pay more for sweet onions than I would yellow onions. 2 cans of no salt diced tomatoes. They were 89¢each. No salt cut green beans, 89¢ each. Toilet paper, $3.99, Kroger brand. It's $1 a roll. This will last 1 month. And the last thing was strawberry preserves. $2.59. I have to insert this here. I forgot the strawberries. Those were $1.99. It was a 1-pound box. And also forgot to tell you the total of my order was $146, which included the tip, the tax, and I had $19 in coupons, so my total was 146. I don't feel like putting the groceries up right now. I'll do it after I chit chat with y'all. Uh, Now, not buying groceries for 2 or 3 weeks. I was just eating, what I had on hand. Tuna fish with a egg and a little mayonnaise. I finished up the green olives that I had. Um, that was some protein. Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Last month I bought a jar of apricot preserves, and they're gone, because I used it on some chicken, and then I used it for PB&J sandwiches. And uh, what else? Oh, I made a pasta salad. I had some tricolor corkscrew pasta, and I added a can of green beans, a can of kidney beans, a can of no salt diced tomatoes, some olive oil, thyme, and basil. What else did I put in there? I think that's all I put in there. And that lasted me for several days. I even gave some to my daughter. And, I put the kidney beans in there, for protein. And, that pasta salad would be good with, you could add feta cheese to that. It'd be really good with cucumber or celery or onion, but I didn't have those things, so I just used what I had. Let's see, what else? Uh, I was getting to the point where I was going to use my angel hair pasta. I had a couple of eggs left, beat up an egg in a bowl and cook the pasta, put the pasta in the bowl, mix it up, and add Parmesan and some olive oil. I think that's carbonara. Uh, but I never got to that point because I'm not a big pasta eater. I don't dislike pasta. Pasta's fine, and it's gotten me through. But it doesn't really thrill me. I've had a lot of beans. I've had dried beans and cornbread. That to me is yummy, you know. And I've eaten cranberry beans. I've eaten lentils, uh, 15 bean soup. Um, Eaten a lot of beans and cornbread. I feel happy when I eat that. I ran out of Greek yogurt, and I really missed that because Greek yogurt, you can add fruit to it. You can use it as a substitute for sour cream. Uh, Use it in recipes like, muffins or something like that. That's good. Um, let's see, what else? Um, I plan on, I might make some kind of, I don't know, semi stir fry with some of that pork. I don't know, but uh, it'll be it'll be good. Let's see. But yeah, as y'all know, I've been away for a while. I'm fine. I truly am fine. Uh, I bought some things for my kitties, some bedding and some cat towers. My son-in-law is going to have to put together for me. And I still have an ant problem. My goodness, I've gone from little tiny, tiny little ants to those big carpenter ants. They're about that big. I bought some of that ant killer, that taro, and I put out a couple of those in the little, they're in the little, it's not a tube, but anyway, I put one of those out, and within an hour, those big carpenter ants had eaten all of it. So I don't know why the ants are so bad this year, but they really are. I'm getting them all sizes. So I I went to Amazon and put in a subscribe and save order for that taro uh, ant killer, because as long as I have lived here and grew up in this house, there have always been ants here. And um, I I have not been on YouTube in, I don't know, 2 weeks or more, something like that. I'm not really sure. My cousin, who has a Southern woman's lifestyle, keeps asking me, "When are you going to go on YouTube?" I said, "Whenever I feel like it." I mean, I haven't looked at videos or anything. I'll tell you what I've been doing. I've been doing my genealogy. And when I do that, I get so engrossed, I don't know what's going on in the world. And in the background, I'm watching Stargate. Are there any fans of SG1 out there? I've watched that show dozens, I kid you not, dozens of times. I'm not a big sci-fi fan, but I like Stargate, and it's great to have on in the background when I'm doing my genealogy, because I know what's going on, and it doesn't detract me from or distract me from researching, because I know what's going on. If I watch something new, I can't do them both at the same time. But uh, yeah, and I need to go get my hair cut. It's really long. I just hadn't wanted to drive up to the salon and get it cut. Uh, and it's really been hot here. We've had hot, very hot days. I don't know what it is today. Maybe, well, my computer says it's 90 out there. Um, when I opened the door to get my groceries, it didn't have those heat waves. When you like a oasis, where you kind of see it of the heat doing like that. It wasn't like that, so it can't be that hot. But sometimes I open that front door, it's like opening an oven door. It can be so hot and humid. But, you yeah, I've just been doing fine. I think I have a doctor's appointment coming up next month, just the annual. I have to go twice a year, to get my medicine refills, and so they can check me and make sure I'm doing okay. I'm coming up on 3 years. I can't believe it's been 3 years since I had all my teeth removed and had to get dentures. And that was, oh, oh, it was such an experience. They didn't they didn't tell me I needed to stop taking my baby aspirin, and I bled so much, and I was staying with my mother-in-law. Even she thought it was gross. and and then let's see, July, August, and then 2 months later, that's when I had my aortic valve replacement. So that's been in there for 3 years. It seems to be doing fine, and I feel good. You know, uh, I don't have. I'm thankful. I don't have diabetes. Um, I think maybe I might have a little arthritis here and there. Not so much that it bothers me or keeps me from doing daily activities, but I am going to be 71 next month, so it wouldn't surprise me to have a little arthritis. And, you know, uh, I'm able to get around and, do the things I need to do, which is not much when I'm doing genealogy. I got enough clothes, hand-me-downs from my friend Ramona. I can go weeks I mean weeks, not wearing the same thing. I guess eventually all my clothes are gonna go threadbare. I might have to buy something, but by that time I'll be really old, and I, I won't be needing that much, So, uh, I guess that's about all I need to say. I hope y'all are doing well. Thank you for coming by. And, you know, the YouTube algorithm is probably all screwed up on my YouTube account because I hadn't been doing anything or whatever. But, I don't really care about that. I just want to get on here when I want to. And I just hate following rules. You know, I don't like following rules. Sometimes I have to, you know, but if I don't have to, I'm not going to do it, you know. So it's I'm just me, you know, just just me. So y'all have a good evening, a good day, a good afternoon, and please remember to be kind to someone. Someone needs your kindness today. And it doesn't take much to be kind. A smile, a nice word, pay for the person in front of you getting their fast food meal or their Starbucks coffee or whatever, or, you know, there's all kinds of little things you can do. Find somebody in your neighborhood who maybe needs some groceries. You can buy them some groceries. Um, you know, help an old woman across the street. Help an old woman get her groceries in her car. Just think outside the box. There's always something you can do for somebody. But a kind word, that goes a long way, and a smile. So I'll see y'all. Bye.